Do not let restless desire overcome your resolution, for restlessness of desire perverts the guileless intellect. Wisdom chapter 4, verse 12. Many temptations result from this. For fear that you may go wrong, stay rooted in your cell. If you have friends, avoid constant meetings with them, for if you meet only on rare occasions, you will be of more help to them. And if you find that harm comes through meeting them, do not see them at all. The friends that you do have should be of benefit to you and contribute to your way of life. Avoid associating with crafty or aggressive people, and do not live with anyone of that kind, but shun their evil purposes, for they do not dwell close to God or abide with Him. Let your friends be men of peace, spiritual brethren, holy fathers. It is of such that the Lord speaks when He says, My mother and brethren and fathers are those who do the will of my Father who is in heaven. Matthew chapter 12, verse 49 to 50. Do not pass your time with people engaged in worldly affairs or share their table, in case they involve you in their illusions and draw you away from the science of stillness, for this is what they want to do. Do not listen to their words or accept the thoughts of their hearts, for they are indeed harmful. Let the labor and longing of your heart be for the faithful of the earth, to become like them in mourning. For my eyes will be on the faithful of the land, that they may dwell with me. Psalms chapter 101, verse 6. If someone who lives in accordance with the love of God comes to you and invites you to eat, go if you wish, but return quickly to your cell. If possible, never sleep outside your cell, so that the gift of stillness may always be with you. Then you will be unhindered on your chosen path. The word temptation is printed with an asterisk next to it, so let us look it up in the glossary. Temptation, in Greek parasmos, also translated in our version as trial or test. The word indicates, according to context, a test or trial sent to man by God so as to aid his progress on the spiritual way, or 2, a suggestion from the devil enticing man into sin. And then there are 6 steps spoken about in a previous video. Those 6 steps that come from suggestions of the devil begin with provocation, which is the initial incitement to evil, continues all the way to the 6th step, which is passion. In between the first and last step, there is step 2, which is momentary disturbance, usually of the intellect. Step 3, which is communion, which is coupling, without as yet entirely assenting to the demonic provocation, a man may begin to entertain it. Step 4 is assent, synkatathesis. This signifies a step beyond mere communion or coupling. No longer playing with the evil suggestion, a man now resolves to act upon it. Step 5 is prepossession, prolepsis, which is the involuntary presence of former sins in the memory. And this state of prepossession or prejudice results from repeated acts of sin, which predispose a man to yield to particular temptations. And then the final step, step 6, passion. If a man does not fight strenuously against a prepossession, it will develop into an evil passion.